always been a fan of yours. And then you said, you were like, when Kuluvo asked you, will you follow Ashley? You were like, I don't know. You will see.
Yes, I still remember that.
So what changed your feelings, or what would you say like swindled your feelings towards the person that I was? Yeah.
For me,
be honest now.
I knew at some point Ashley was on character in the show. To be honest, I feel like Ashley was playing the game, not in the character like you're not yourself, but Ashley was playing the game. To be honest, I was like, hey, Ashley, at some point she's playing the game too.
No, I wasn't. I really wasn't. Like, you know, I was even talking about this with Muzi yesterday. Yes. I didn't steal the ice cream. I stole juice. I stole juice, and I think at time I stole biscuits also. Yes. But I didn't steal. Like, that was literally me. I have a zero filter mouth sometimes, which I'm learning.
Yes.
And yeah, so but then you followed me, so I'm like,
yeah, man. I was like, at some point, we don't get to in the show to know everything that is happening, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get to sit with certain people. They will tell their wrong side of the story.
Yeah.
So maybe when you get out of the house, you get validated of the things that you couldn't believe in the house, right? Because let's say a majority of people in the house do not like you. How would you feel when maybe a minority will come to say, it will be hard to believe for you when you see someone supporting you, when others are like, this one is playing a victim game, we don't believe in him, we don't know what is
I didn't get that persona until I got out. I didn't actually get the part where people were saying that you're playing a victim game until I got out, and then I saw the comments. But inside now, I think that you just
when you were outside, did you
Uyanda, you think Ashley was just playing the game but not being real? Wow. I must bust your bubble, because we outside, seeing the game from day 1 to day 71, knew Ashley was one of the realest player of the game. And one of the most, she was real and natural. She brought everything to the table. I'm telling you. After Ashley, who brought anything again? Maybe we'll give it to Sweet Goluba, because he was a calm guy and he showed the world his calmness, his smartness, and everything. Actually, Ogle showed the world everything about her outspokenness, her anger, how she can get angry, do something, and still come back. I remember when she told Big Brother that when she wants to fight with somebody, because you cannot fight with hands, you can use your word. She wants to teach the person. And that was what she did when she and Machine was having issues. Not even Machine, when she had issues with somebody and Machine now bought the fight, it became this thing. So she was one of the most realest housemates for Zanzi this year, if not the number 1. Where she offends and still come back and say, hey, please forgive me. We saw her vulnerability. We saw people telling the whole world that they disqualify her because of what she did. She went extra mile, which is the reason for people. People were clamoring for them to disqualify her. When we still had other housemates, they were just there sitting down, eating biggest food, playing what they think is game. And one reason why Ashley is trending week on week, day on day in South Africa and Africa is because she gave everything. And there's a game we want to see. After giving everything, let's see your ability to be able to do something wrong, own up to it, apologize where it need be. Stand on your ground where it need be. Move on when you need to move on. Be vulnerable when you are vulnerable. Show everything. Which was what this lady gave. She gave it all. Like KB, when KB was telling us a story about how she got into what she got into and acting the opposite of what she was saying. That was what got KB disqualification. You give us a story like this, you're trying to move us to this side about you, then your attitude was now moving to this side. It was a two contrast that never met. But everything actually has given you in that game is everything that's happening to her outside the house now. Was everything they hated her for. She told us how she's expressive, which led to some of the issues she had with some people in the house. She told us how if issues happen and after everything, she tend to forget about it and ask for apology when she did, when she needed to. It was when she went to ask Nishini for apology, apologize to the house, and Big Brother and everybody. So as you said, Uyanda, you guys that are in the house are not seeing everything. Likewise, because we see only one camera out of a whole lot of camera. So if we are going to judge, we're going to be judging based on that one camera we are seeing at a time, one camera at a time. So you guys, okay, Biggie sees the rest of the camera, so he can know what transpired, but we couldn't see. But from what we saw and from the perspective and what we are now seeing outside, we will tell you this girl has been real. We will tell you she gave everything for the show. We will tell you she's even the show. She's the show because of the genuinity of what she gave. So I'm happy you guys never had issues. I don't know. You say now you follow that, she follow you guys, but thank God you were the number two. Maybe she going also contributed to you being number two because I'm very sure if she was in that house with everything she did and the kind of actually has one of the biggest fan base in Biggie's history. If she did not go, I'm sure she would be standing on that stage with Igolova in the finale. Definitely. Because that stage would have been hot on that day, but everything played the way they played. But my point is still going to be one. Ashley gave everything for the show. Yes. She was even evicted with a short ticker, by the way. But she gave everything. She was real, 100% real, 100% playing the game. Yes, what most of you guys, the housemate of this year, failed to balance what was between real and the game. Most of you were on the game without being real. Something was off about what everybody was doing. We were seeing too much of strategy instead of just enjoying the game. Too much of plotting, too much of okay, let's do it like this. But actually was just enjoying it. Enjoying it. Came, she found love, knew what she wanted. The instinct told her this is the person you should meet. She even said, oh, Zulu men with men of a little words. From outside, she knew what she wanted, and boom, it clicked and everything started going. So maybe the game people would have expected her to play in the quote of game was not the game she played. Maybe some would have expected that, oh, since she's a beautiful, maybe she would have come and do some kind of flirty thing. But she didn't because she knew what she wanted, and what she wanted is the birth of the new R that is happening now, which we are all happy for. So Uyanda, thank God you all are friends. See you in the next video.